Hi everyone, and welcome back to my tiny house in the forest. This week I decided to postpone my work in the garden a little bit and instead focus on the finishing touches inside of the cabin. This means making flashings and panels for the windows and the doors, and believe it or not, I also had an extra door to install inside of the house. After finally having made all the panels for the doors and the windows, time came to make the panels for the floor. And even though I had just put them up a couple of days before, I decided to take down all of the panels around the doors and the windows. I felt that they needed a fiery airbrush to blend in naturally in the cabin. And then time came to install the door out to the cold room. And then after the door to the cold room had been installed, I really only needed a few more details to make it just right. So thank you for watching this video, and as you might have noticed right now, I didn't deliver on my promise to give you a garden video, which I promised in the last video. But in the beginning of this week the weather turned a little bad, so I didn't feel like being outside because I was still a little bit sick. So I decided just to work inside and finish the panels around the windows. So I achieved that, and I'm really satisfied with having that done, because it was a bit of a drag, because you need to measure so much and you need to cut the panels on the short side and on the long side, and there are so many panels for each and every window and door. So it just took me like 3 days for the inside panels, and then 3 additional days for the panels around the windows, and yeah, just a lot of like detailed work. So I'm happy to be done with it, and right now I can just enjoy the view through the windows, and they look like proper windows now, and it's really nice. So and I can really attest to the fact that being outside in nature really makes you more happy, because every time I look out of the window I just feel like I don't need paintings and I don't need a TV screen, because looking out on the forest and all of this greenery is yeah, it's enough, I think, at least for now. But obviously I need to finish at some point the bathroom door, because right now it's just an open wound in my house. But I still need to figure out the staircase and the design of the door, how I want to do it. And then I have the door out to the cold room that I installed yesterday. I need to paint it, because obviously I will not have a white door in this house, because it's totally out of style for this cabin. So I will paint it some color, and I think it will be dark green, like so it matches the trees outside. So I think I'll paint it in the week to come. Yeah, and then it's only really just details here on the inside. So now I can just relax a bit more. I need to clean the floor and maybe do some more sanding around the panels. And then I can actually start thinking about moving furniture in, and maybe designing the kitchen, because I really need a proper kitchen right now, because right now it's very intimistic and I need something that is a little bit more functional, like having a drain. That is actually the only thing that I really need right now, a sink with a drain in it. So that will be my first priority. And then I think I will build the sofa afterwards at some point. I'll need a bigger sofa. Obviously, this is just a garden sofa. But next week I will start with the garden, and I have been preparing in the back of my mind how I will go about it. I need to do some thinking and some analyzing before I can design a proper garden. And I will use the permaculture principles for that, as I explained in the last video. So I will do that next week, I promise. Yeah, but right now I'll just enjoy the view and my cup of tea. But thank you again for watching, and I see you again next week.